Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, test. Okay, the audio sounds good. So let's start the stream. All right, the stream started. Hold on. I need to charge my phone first. All right, got the charger. Test. Okay. Keep getting this like French audio issue where I don't know, the input perhaps. I don't know what happened there. All right, my phone's charged. I need to test the chat first, as usual. So that's from YouTube. Here we go. Now test from Twitch. There we go. Both chat worked. All right. Let's see. Okay. Everything set up. We can start now. Anyway, hello there. Welcome back to another weekly stream. And well, today we'll be continuing the work we did last week. So I will be working on the character commission. Currently, it keeps happening where whenever I talk, what's the word for it? Like fumbling it. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm just not really still not used with speaking English, or maybe I'm still anxious with speaking publicly. Anyway, what did I say again? Oh yeah, I will be continuing the commission work. Last time, I don't remember. I don't remember what I do last time. Hello Astro, welcome to the stream. Anyway, let me check what did I do last week, so I can remember. Okay, it's mostly modeling the snout for the head here, and then I also work on the render project, which actually I just finished some time ago. So I'm gonna do a showcase of that. I will post it later. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, let me check the chat again. Be right back. Okay, then. In the meantime, let's move to the second workspace. So, for the wait, it's just not loading. Okay, so I just made, not just, I actually made it some time ago, but I haven't showcased it. So I made another sketch for the commission. So let me open export. So here we go. So here's what I imagine the body model look like based on the reference. Let's open this one. As you can see here, it look a bit different because I want to make not like this one, instead make like this one with the additional armor, I think. Well, this thing and this thing and this thing. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, here's like the default base design, and then there's this extended or improved design with a cape and stuff. Yeah, I will making this design, and here's a sketch. It's not a perfect one-to-one, but at least it gives me a reference on how the model would look like when I'm modeling it. Oh yeah, here's the base body, and then there's the sword model that also requested, and then there's the snout, and yeah, that's about it. Now let's showcase the project. Let's open Blender. There you go. Oh yeah, Blender 5.0, the beta will be released in a few days. If I remember, the beta for Blender 5.0 is October 8th. If I'm correct, let me check that. Blender 5.0 schedule. Yeah, October 8th is where the Blender will switch from alpha to beta, but it's only less than a week, and I just itching from to try 5.0, so I decided to use the alpha version. And since it's close to beta release, I don't think there will be any major changes. My main concern is that they added a feature and then the feature got removed on beta for some reason. Maybe it's not ready yet, or there's a lot of bugs. But since currently alpha is really close to beta, I think they won't do major changes, hopefully. But yeah, I'm using 5.0 right now, and overall there's not really any big feature that really interests me, would help me with rigging and stuff. But there are some cool stuff though. One of the new things that they added is that you can now you can now use compositor for your VSC. So if we open the compositor, where is it? Here we go. Got compositor, and then let's import a video. So okay, there you go. Let's use this. Yes, one of the MV I have in my collection. Oh yeah, it's a video clip. Now previously you cannot use compositor with VSE. So like if you add like effects on a compositor and try to render it, you won't do anything to the VSE clip because compositor only works on the scene. But now if we change the compositor option to sequencer, and then in the clip we selected, we add a modifier compositor and click new. Now you have a new compositor tree for this clip. So if I, for example, add a saturation, put it here, then we reduce the saturation, as you can see the clip here get desaturated, and this is really exciting because I really like using Blender for editing video, mostly for simple stuff, because loading something like DaVinci took a while, and it's also I use Blender a lot more compared to DaVinci, so I'm more familiar with the UI and how to move stuff, etc. So for like simple editing, I like to use Blender. Now with its support compositor, it expand the feature. What's the word? Basically, makes it more powerful. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. Let's try Kuahara. Put it here. Will it? Okay, didn't crash. Good. But it's really slow though. How about this? Oh no. Okay, good. It didn't. Let's take this off because Blender really doesn't really like it. Let's try something like pixelate. We'll put it here. I see. It calculates the cache for the clip. Let's see, 10. There we go. To be higher. How about 50? Oh, it's really pixelated. So yeah, really cool feature. Though as you can see, it's really slow for now. Maybe it's because I'm also streaming. But yeah, really cool feature. Anyway, let's go back to default here, and let's open the project file for the Nick. So yeah, here's the current progress of the character. I finished setting up the snout here, so it's fully modeled with the incisor now. Then I also finished the hair model, as you can see here. It uses the same design that I use for like all of my current character preset. So we have like each separate strand, and it's tapered on the end. And then there's the ear here. I originally want to keep it like rig with the original rig, but I decided to just apply the rig and make a new rig. And here's what it looked like. So on default it will stay static like this, but if you really need to adjust it, you can do it with this extra rig here. Oh yeah, that's about it. And oh yeah, but last week render, I also just finished that one like yesterday. So let me open that one. Project work orange. There you go. So here's what the render looks like. I finally figured out how to make the glass here look good in render because last time when I'm experimented with the glass shader, doesn't look good. Like this is the first file here. Not here. Let's use this one. Let's add environment texture. Where is it? The forest. There you go. So here's the old shader. As you can see, it look a bit weird there, and I don't really know why it look like this. But I found out that if you modify the IOR value, you can change how the what's the word for it? The reflection and stuff. So now it looks much better, and the final result is this. Here. So let me select the glass value. Here's the glass BSDF setting if you want to copy this for your own project. So yeah, finally got the glass shader sorted up, and I did some lighting, and here's the final result. Now the posing is actually a lot more challenging than I expected, because as you can see here, I have lattices. Well, why did I have this? So I can force the perspective, because without this, here's what the render, the post would look like, and it doesn't really match up with the reference if I overlay like so. As you can see, the shoulder part is a lot what's the word for it? Not the alternate for wider. I think like thinner, and the head is like really big, and to make it match up better with the reference, I did some manual editing of the mesh using the lattice. So there you go. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. Let's close. Things wrong. Oh shit. Oh, come on, just close the program. There you go. Is it fixed? I don't know what the hell happened here. Okay, what the? Did I mess up the OBS setup here? Okay. Oh no. Okay. Hopefully nothing bad happened. I don't want to cancel the stream for tonight. Let's see. Okay. The stream on here doesn't seem to be have any problem, so well. Anyway, let's read chat a bit. Hello Moritz, how do you mean to welcome to the stream? And seems like there's no issue. The scaling on the OBS here is a bit weird. Don't know why. But doesn't really seem to affect the stream. So let's continue then. Well, that's my fault for using alpha version of Blender. Okay, doesn't seem to affect the stream here. Let me double check on the YouTube side. Okay, the YouTube side seems fine. Okay, very good. Okay. Anyway, that's about it for this. Before I continue, I better showcase the result, because that's just how the render looks like on the Blender. But of course, I also edited post using GIMP. So let me open the project file. Open with Firefox, and then where's the Explorer? There you go. Here's what the final render looks like. Alright, let's not waste any more time. Let's start working. Let's remove all that. Then append, import the Takai rig from here. Let's use this one. There you go. Now, before I can start like modeling and stuff, I need to change the head mesh here, because with Takai preset, the head mesh has this like curved chin, but for the preset, for the character I'm working on, I need it to be the default head first. So let's first undo the static transformation here, and then let's append the head mesh, head module. CS3 rig modules collection, define 3D facial. There you go. Here's the head mesh. Why is it import this? Oh, these are the main mesh. Alright, I need to position it there. So let's take this. Actually, let's just do this. Let's set an empty, and also another collection for this. Alright, select all of this. Hold on, need to reposition the empty. There we go. Select this, select the empty, Ctrl P, keep transform. Now everything follows the empty. I can just snap it like so. Then unparent, keep transform. There you go. Alright. Next, I will need to assign the modifier. There we go. Same with this one. Okay. One more. There we go. Now this setup, before I start parenting it, let's move the old mesh to different collection. So I could remove them easily. Okay, select this, then this, and this. Move it, move it into this collection. Then I also need to move this here, and then forgot what this Boolean object is. Okay, let's move this here, and then I think that's it for the old beds. All right. All right. Now we can hide this, and then can parent all of this to the head. So this, and this. Select this, and then set parent to object keep transform. For the Boolean, same thing. Select the head, object keep transform. And for the anchors, I need to select the rake here, enable the internal, select the head stretch, set parent bone. That way the empties here for the UV project is following the head. Okay, let's see. Nice. Right. Everything is set up. So now we can start. Oh, before that, I need to swap the material first with the old material. So where is it? Watts. This is head inside. Should be iris 0. Teeth as well, and thumb. Oh yeah, because this is an Android character, I don't need the mod stuff, so we could just delete this because all the mod stuff will be on the snout. So yeah, we don't need the tongue, okay, the teeth. We need the eye socket. Then remember there is this Boolean neck. I think we can reuse this one. Just need to modify it so it basically match up with the model here. So let's copy the vertex position, place it there, place it there, and we do with the rest. There you go. That's the front part. Now the back part. One more. There you go. Want to see? Yep, the Boolean object still works. All right. Now, I think I can just remove the driver with the script. Anyway, now we can finally delete the old mesh. Here we go. Let's give it a test. See if there's anything that I forgot. Okay. Doesn't seem to be an issue. Now I can save this just in case Blender likes to crash, because especially because this is an alpha version that I'm currently using, so better stay safe. So let's go 0.001. There we go. Save as. There we go. Next, we'll be removing all the mouse facial stuff. So let's enable the Rig UI. Where the side panel for Blender 5.0 is different. In the old one, it's transparent and everything is in this like pill shape thing. Don't know what to call it, but yeah, interesting new change. Anyway, what am I doing again? Oh yeah, I need to enable all the facial controls. Let's just select this and this, move it to the side here, or maybe I could just do it like so. There we go. Select everything, and then this, and this. Now we can. Oh, hold on. Need to also make sure everything is enabled in internal. Delete this. Alright. I can delete this. There we go. Need to remove this as well. I can keep the chin here. So don't think you will need this. Let's see. What's this? Side panel, jaw. Okay, we can remove this because we don't need that anymore. Hide that. Well, I don't need to do this, but I like to keep my mesh clean. So let's remove all the mouth part here. So let's select all of this. Dissolve, and it's look weird. Dissolve. There we go. Dissolve. Same with this one. Dissolve. Okay, I need to see it in the modeling tab here. Alright, here's the UV. Now I need to set this to here. It's better with subdivision turn off. So here, like so. Now this rest could be set to this one. There we go. That's the topology. Now I just need to mirror it to the other side. There you go. Don't know what this weird shading is. I guess it's because the sharp edge is removed. Let's see if we can see it. Crease. Let's use the end panel. Up, the sharp edge here got removed. So let's mark sharp. Oh yes, I really like this new edition where you can see the mark sharp, mark seam, and then like bevel weight edge crease on the right click menu. Makes it easier and quicker for me to like add crease and stuff, because I don't need to manually do it on the side panel. Could just right click, crease, then pull it as far as I can. Right. Let's see. Right. Here's the final result. Oh no. I have no mouse and on my screen. Alright. Next, we'll need to modify the face panel here. Where is it? There you go. Bone shape. And then the face panel is, there you go. Face panel in and out. To make it easy, let's map it. Same location here. This one is 0.4. This one is point. Oops. Need to press scale first. One is 0.5. Alright. I need to remove this. There we go. And then let's set origin there. Snap it there. I need to modify this, so there we go. Is this 3? Yeah, this is 3. There we go. And also I need to reposition this. I need to do it in edit mode first. There you go. Divide by 2. Nope. There you go. Yep. There you go. Now the facial panel should only have the eyelid and the eyebrow setting. I think I need to shrink this one a bit more here. There you go. Our GRS. There you go. The facial is set. Right. Now I can start working on the mesh. But before that, I need to edit the UV first, because I'm not using the standard 64 by 64 texture for character. I use a higher resolution one, 120 by 120, so I can fit everything in one texture. So because of that, I need to modify the UV here. Select all of that. With the cursor, scale 0.5. I need to do the same with the arm here. Put it there. Snap 3 cursor there. Scale 1.5. Put it here. Select all. Scale 0.5. Move it here. Scale 0.5. Move it like so. Scale 0.5. This one as well. And then the neck here. move it here. Scale 0.5. Oh yeah, this one needs to be up here. Alright, I think that's all. Let me check. Yep, that's all the UV. Right, so set up. Before we can start modeling and stuff, I need to do some cleanup. And there's another advert on the Twitch chat. Oh, I can't remove it here, so let's remove it from here. Delete message. There we go. Alright. What am I doing again? Oh yeah, cleanup time. Let's put all the Boolean object here, the anchor here, and the mesh up there. But for that, I need to purge all the old data. That way I can rename this like so. There you go. And this one as well. There you go. Now we can move this with the mesh collection and remove this. Let's double check, see if there's anything I forgot to parent or setup or set. Let's set up. Alright. The facials still work. Does this work? Yeah, still work as well. Alright. Now we can hide the collection and the objects here. There you go. And then the internals we can disable for now. And there you go. The preset is ready to model and stuff. Anyway, let's save. All right. Next, let's first import the head mesh we made. So collection there, import. There you go. What the hell is this? Ah, it's the anchor for the mirror modifier. Forgot to apply this. Oh, you still have a keyframe from back when I was still modeling it. Alright, let's remove that. Apply the mirror. Now we don't need this anymore. Just remove it. Right, we'll come back to this later. For now, let's start to do some modeling. Let's open the sketch I made. Open sketch 2. There you go. Right. Okay. For this, I need to check the reference for the taper. Unless I still have the. No, I don't have the deformer here anymore. Okay, I will need to open the old preset. Where is it? Entertainer read. There you go. Release extras. Oh, not this one. There you go. So, no, not this one. This one is old one. Maybe it's still in the preview. There you go. Preview 1. Still here. That's the body shape. There you go. Torso taper. All right. Okay. So I need to taper it till it's at least almost 1 pixel, like so. Then you can do that with a simple deform instead of the lattice, like this one. Let's open the project file again. Let's create a new collection. Duplicate the torso. Focus on this. Okay, and oh yeah, add an empty first. Next, add a simple deform modifier. Put it on top because I need this to be calculated first before the rest. So I will be apply it later once I'm done with the modeling and stuff. Set the origin to this. So now the taper is on, following the empty position. I need to restrict the taper so it's only doing on the X here. I also need to check the taper so it match up the old taper. 0.25. Let's see. All right. Okay. Right, let's duplicate this and start modeling. I will need to see. Well, maybe I can do it like this. Image editor, then sketch. This way I can still edit the UV here, but I can also see the reference on the side here. So that means I have less room this one, but just a minute. Select this, move it downward like so, and let's hide this for now. So for this I will need to extend the taper a bit like so. So let's select this. This bottom part is for the belt, and this one is, you can see the thing. Don't know what to call it. This is where we taper. Set it to sharp. Just the size. There you go. A bit too big, I think. 0.05. Oh wait, forgot. I need to disable this and the subdivision for now. one I feel a bit too big. So 0.5, that is 0.05. I mean, oops, I didn't select the whole loop cut. I mean not the loop cut, the whole loop. Let's do it again. 0.5. Then for the side here, there we go. That's our taper. Let's unhide the mesh. Then add a sharp there and crease as well. There we go. Next, let's work on the belt here. For that, let's select this, duplicate, and then separate the selection. Oops, no. We need to apply this first. There you go. Duplicate that, separate selection. Okay, now we got this strip. Disable proportion editing. Move it down to the belt part here. There we go. Then let's see. Let's try individual. All right, how do I do this? Let's use a loop cut here to shrink size. Delete this. Dissolve that. There you go. Add a solidify modifier. Nope, it should be after subdivision. And shade it flat for now. On the rim, 0.005. There you go. All right. Okay. Whew. Let's duplicate this. Select this again. Move that. And don't forget to add a crease. So let's reposition it to the belt buckle. Right here. Add a solidify. Make it 1. Shade flat. Then even thickness on your rim. There you go. Let's shape this. Okay, I need this to be 7. Oh no, it will be 0.75. Put it up there, apply, then re-add the crease here, and sharp. May as well do it right now. I move it forward a bit. Maybe 0.005. Yeah, there you go. Now we can shade smooth this. There you go. That's the belt. Though I think this side is a bit too long. Let's move it like so. Let's move this back to global. Yeah, this looks good. Now let's create the the belt loop. For that, let's just pick one of the faces from here, duplicate, separate selection. Disable this for now. Scale it down. Yeah, like so. Alright. I need to check the reference image. Let me open that. Wait, reference. What's a good one? Here we go. Alright. Oh, this one doesn't have any belt loop. Let's see. Here we go. Alright, this one does have, but doesn't have this one. So in my sketch here, there will be a loop for the plot here, and then the loop for the main. Ouch. Alright. Let's move it to the side like so. Let's add a solidify. There we go. Solidify modifier. Move it up. Offset 1. Shade flash. Alright. Even thickness on your rim. Apply. Let's add a loop here. Then select this. Change it to normal. Individual origin as well. I need to see this with the subdivision surface. I need this to be a double loop cut, like so. Dissolve this. Dissolve the loop, not just that edge. Yeah. Okay, move it down like so. 1005. Negative. Nope. Let's do this. 1005. There we go. So turn this back to global. Shade smooth. There you go. That's the belt loop. Now, before continue, I need to actually things good if I add a face here, because I need to recalculate the orientation, and also so I can easily set the cursor there, set origin to cursor. Right. Now I'm gonna use my add-on to recalculate the orientation. Now align to the face there, and there you go. Now it has orientation data. Okay, let's add a mirror modifier. Put it on top. Set it to the empty here, and duplicate as well. I need this to the other side. All right, and then okay, let's apply this new need to be set to the green side. Like so. And then duplicate. Remove this. Now we have the individual one. Rotate 180. Move this to positive. And X to 0. Oh, it's because that. I think again better to. I don't think it would matter too much. Let's just edit this so it's. Oh yeah, I forgot to change this to median. There we go. So I think it's better to remake this. Select this, duplicate, separate selection. There we go. Remove this middle edge. Set it there. Disable that. Solidify. 1 even thickness, only rim. Let's remove that for now. Apply. Then mark sharp. Edge crease. Loop cut. Loop cut. Oh, hold on. Double loop cut. Single loop cut. Oh, hold on. There we go. Now we can just off this. .005 negative. Right. There you go. Mirror X. There you go. Ouch. Hello Ezio, welcome to the stream. Didn't see you there. Hello, I know it's not a topic video about, but do you know that hair tutorial for Thomas Rick? Ah, yeah, I know that one. That's actually how or where I got the inspiration. Basically, the way I do hair modeling is based on that video, but slightly modified. Like instead of using curves to like adjust and edit the hair strand, I use a rig using bendy bones. But the base idea is based on that video. Okay, Calvasi. What was that add-on? Oh, you mean this one? It's the add-on I made. Let me save this first. There you go. It's an add-on I made called the Recalculate Origin Orientation. What it does basically recalculate an object's origin following the face orientation. That way you can easily adjust the position and stuff. Let me open the Gumroad page for that one. Alright. Open Firefox. Put it there. There you go. Here's the add-on page. If you're interested, I'll put it on the chat here. There you go. And on Twitch as well. There you go. There's the add-on. You can get it for free and basically install it like any other better extension add-on. Here's a little demo on the add-on. So in this example, like you can see here, I randomly rotate this cube so it doesn't align with the origin anymore. So if you move on the X like so, it doesn't follow the face originally, like it doesn't go here, instead it follow the origin, which currently aligned to the world. Like that. Now the add-on, you go to edit mode, select one of the face, and then recalculate the origin. Now the object is now aligned back to the face that you selected. There you go. And then on the other side here, you can do a bevel like so, and you can reorient the origin following the face here by selecting it. Recalculate the origin. Now the origin, as you can see here, follow the face you selected, like the Z here. Alright. My stomach feels a bit off here. Anyway, now if you move the object, the cube, now it follows the origin. So yeah, that's about it for the add-on. It's just a simple add-on that I made based on posts from Blender Stack Exchange. So yeah. Anyway, let's continue the modeling. I'm gonna finish this first before I move to modeling on another project. Set origin to 3 cursor. Calculate origin orientation. There we go. Now I got that. Can duplicate this, rotate 90, set it to 0, move it right there. Now I need this to align to the face here. I wonder if I can do this with the snapping feature. Nope. Well, I can, but it doesn't align the... Maybe I can do this. Okay, I can, but it's a bit weird. No, that's fine. Can just manually rotate this. There we go. Right. I need 2 of this. Let's disable that. Set it to increment. Rotate this 180 degrees. Duplicate. Negative Y. There you go. Now I need to mirror this. So mirror, set it to the empty here, and then copy it to this side as well. So for this, I think also need this to be 2. There you go. A little bit closer. There you go. Let's apply the mirror here. Oops. I think I... Huh? Wait. It's because the mirror is over there. Then... accidentally apply the lattice inside of the mirror. Right. Now I can select this. Move it here. There you go. It's yellow. Alright. I think that should be it for the custom model for now. I'll continue it again. Let me double check first. Yeah, I'll continue it again. But for now, I want to work on another modeling project. There's no add-on like that should have existed somewhere. Maybe not. Cool add-on. Yeah, thanks. I think there is another add-on like that. Oh, not exactly like mine, but work kind of like that, where I can recalculate orientation and stuff. But at least for me, I want something that is just like one-click solution. So I need just select one other face and recalculate. That's it. That's why I made the add-on. Anyway, before I continue, I will need to wash some dishes first. Yeah, I will be back shortly. Don't worry, I will still be streaming. I wish there's an add-on for rigging. There is an add-on for rigging. If you want, like, if you mean like rigging instantly, there's Rigify and then there's Auto Rig Pro. But well, it's not a complete one-click solution. You still need to do like manual weight painting and stuff. But there is option there. Anyway, I better wash the dishes now before my mom's get angry. Alright, I'll be back.
Looking at pictures of us, I never realized what I have lost. Now I know it and it is so insane how I treated this like a game. You were my help when no one else got there to share affection. So let's try again. I'll go anywhere. Just send me your location to bring back when we were
Test. All right, I'm back. Right. So, yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's move to another project. I will be back on this again, but for now, let's start a new project. Right. So, what should I say? Alright. I'm always anxious during stream. Anyway, so did any of you know my comic series? So if you don't know, I have this like little comic series called Randomizer. And the reason why it's called Randomizer is because, well, each story that I made is completely like random stuff. Doesn't have like any overarching arc. It's more like Mr. Lovenstein comic. Let's see there. Let's open this one. There you go. This one. So let's open this. Let's see, explore. So, did any of you know this comic series? Well, Randomizer is kind of like this, where, as you can see here, doesn't really have any like story. It's more like I don't know, it's called slice of life. Basically, like it's more like for the funnies and stuff. So yeah, it's like an example of one comic, the last one I made, and I currently want to make another episode of this. So episode 24. What is it about? A secret. But it had something to do with a roller coaster, so I will need to model that. I wish there's an add-on that display bond statistics ahead. Having to go to bond properties all the time, I have to go there and see what parent of that bond is. Well, for me, I just create another panel, like split the properties into two, and the second one is set to the bond. So that way, when I clicking each bond, I have both the armature and bond property set up there, open. So yeah, I don't know about that one though. Maybe you could make one if you know about scripting and stuff. But yeah, can split to other windows. Yeah, you never done that. So like you can just split like so, and then you can set this one to another tab. So like for example, I have an armature here. This one I can set to the armature, this one set to the bone. So I can have both viewed like so. The only problem is that, as you can see, the view is limited, so you need to scroll down a lot. But yeah, that's how I like to do. Sometimes I also set this to the viewport, so I can see the end panel here without having to open this constantly. And also because in some workspace here the view is limited, so having it open on the side like so means that I don't have to open and close the sidebar all the time. It's very small. Yeah, that's the downside, unfortunately. Alright, let's reopen this and save. Okay, I need to see some more references. So Let's see. There you go. I got it. So source. Yeah. So here's what I want to make. Something like this, where it's only like one seed, and there's another image here. Can show up. There you go. So I don't need like more than one, because in the comic there will be only 2 characters. And yeah, there's also another reference I got it. Right. Let's start modeling then. Maybe you know what static is. It is enabled in a reference. Don't know. There is the text info here, and there's statistic, but this one's only shows like objects, vertices, and stuff. Alright, I need reference for a block. Let's take this. Wait, what? Should be a pen. There you go. Right. We have this. Hold on. Need a drink. Ouch! I hit the microphone. I want that, but with bone data, Project doesn't have it. It'd be so much easier. Yeah. Especially when you like want to check the parent and stuff. Goodness. No, I don't know. Let's see. Armature. No, it's only show the object. Doesn't show like statistic, like its parent relation and stuff. Anyway. Alright. Oh yeah. Did anybody know this? But Blender has a new array modifier, and this one is made using geometry node. Yeah, they're really pushing geometry node for everything though. My guess that in the future, all of this like modifier will be replaced with geometry node equivalent. So you have the modifier like so, but if you're an advanced user, you can modify the nodes here. Holy shit, there's so many nodes for a simple array. Damn. So yeah, if you're an advanced user, you can modify the nodes if you need to. If not, you can just use the setting on the modifier here. What's this? To do caps. Huh. I'm guessing the developer forgot to remove this the to-do list. Right. Damn. Didn't realize there's a lot of node need for array. And just that, there's also node groups here too. Wow. You made those nodes? No, this is a new node that will come packed with Blender 5.0. It's part of the essential asset. So if you go to the asset browser here, essential asset, you can now have stuff like, oh, where is it? Generate. There you go. You have array here, and then there's curved tube, scatter and surface, and all of this asset here is packed into Blender. Yeah, cool. Also, they added pixel brush here. Finally, now I don't have to manually set up the brush every time I want to do texture painting. They also fix a bug or something like that with the texture painter, where when you try to paint one pixel, width doesn't really work well. Now should be fixed, but I'll show it some other time when I was painting textures. Oh yeah, cool new addition here. I'm really waiting to add for they to add the compositor preset. Don't know if it will come with 5.0. Hopefully it will. And they're just currently still testing the setup. Again, it will be amazing having stuff like vignette and what else? Compositor effect. Oh yeah, those things in an asset, so you could just drag and drop it like so. You don't have to manually make them. But yeah, this is why I don't like nodes. What Blender version is this? Oh, 5.0 alpha. Let's open Blender here. There you go. 5.0 alpha. This is the I think this is like, yeah, October 1st version. I usually wait until beta till I use like the latest version of Blender, but I just can't wait. I really want to try the new stuff in 5.0, so I just use the current alpha. You know? They probably want advanced statistic. Nah, I mean 5.0 is soon will be in beta in like 4 more days. The beta is on October 8th, so there won't be any big feature added. Because yeah, beta is soon. I only use Blender LTS. Well, for me, I always like using the latest version because the new feature, obviously. I'm afraid of using something that might crash. I mean, if you watch the beginning of the stream, Blender does crash, and it messes up my OBS setup here. Doesn't affect the stream, but the window here gets squished. Don't know why. Hopefully, after I end the stream and close reopen it will be fixed. But yeah, well, that's what you get from using alpha or beta version of Blender. It's unstable, but I get to play with the latest new toys. Yeah. Alright, I need this to be 2 count. Alright. Okay, let's move this to the middle like so. Now, this is just for reference, so I know the size for the model, because there will be 2 characters. Yeah, let's use this cube. Oh yeah, let's open a reference here. Open, and then main refs, not this one. Should be in the other folder. There you go. Here's the reference. Right, now we can start modeling. Alright. I think it's better if I use stair for this. Let's purge the data. Need to go to layout again. SQ library. Stair. Let's use this. Okay. Add another array. There you go. Do they even know how other low-end PCs suffered performance when you update comes out, feel like they didn't care. Blender gets lucky. Well, yeah, that's actually one of the downsides of Blender updates is that unlike something like Maya, where they keep old features and just put more on top of it, Blender, if they think like they didn't really need this feature anymore, they just cut it off to the chopping block. This has its own pros, like it makes the code cleaner, so development is easier and you have less stuff to worry about. But the problem is that well, feature gets removed all the time. Like, do you know that Blender have a game engine on like a version before 8.0, 2.0? Yeah, they removed that because it doesn't really fit with the current version of Blender. I have smooth experience with Blender 3.6. Yeah, for me, because I have a pretty good gaming laptop here, I don't really have much issue. But yeah, people with lower end hardware, especially those with hardware that no longer supported on a new Blender, will have trouble. Like, I think they removed something like old GPU or something that won't work with 5.0. I don't know. I need option. There you go. That's so. Oh yeah, I need to do it here. Oh, it got removed. Okay, I need to open it again. There you go. Alright, so it seems like there will be like a small space there. Then I need to extrude it again forward like so. And this one I can move it down like so. Right. I think it's better if I do this. There you go. I feel like it's a bit too white there on the front. I have no problem with lag at all. 3.6 is very stable. Yeah. I mean, I also sometimes have issue with newer version of Blender where it's just not as responsive as older version. But my guess is because all the new feature and stuff. I don't know. Okay, I need to move this down even more. Alright. Maybe I need to extend this more forward. Oh, maybe let's move it back like so. Okay, to make it easier, might as well do this. Oh wait, this one is 3, should be 2. Let's delete that. Mirror. That way I only need to model one side. Don't have to worry on the other side. Maybe it's this side that is too small. So let's extend it a bit. Like so. There you go. I think it's look much better. Let's extend this downward. I don't know if this is good or not. What do you think? Is the model look good? Let's open another image here. Which one should I open? This one. Yeah, I think this looks good enough. Like 2 seat, and then yeah. Okay. Now let's add another cube. This one will be a Boolean object. Oh, oh. I added it on the same object. Need to delete this. Mesh cube. There you go. Then I need to move this, extend it to the side like so. And also extrude this upward. Like so. There you go. To make it easier to see, let's set this to wire. Now, Boolean intersect, no difference. Manifold, select this. There you go. Yeah, need to drink again. Halo teman-teman, selamat datang di stream saya. Welcome to the stream, teman-teman. Good to see you. I'm currently working on a roller coaster model for my future comic project. Yeah, I will be making another randomizer comic, but yeah. Oh shit. Drinkan. Komik, mantap bang. Terima kasih. I know, I felt a bit awkward speaking in Indonesian during stream. Alright. Let's move this here, and then move it like so. Now I can move this up like so. There we go. Now we have the base shape. Alright. Now I need to set up the inside of this. For that, let's just duplicate this and then shrink the inside here by 1. There we go. My Indonesian speaking is better, but my writing is still horrendous. But at least you understand Indonesian, right? That's good enough. So long that you can communicate with people, should be fine. I mean, like for me, I can speak English, but not like super well. Like my grammar still is all over the place. But at least I understand English and people can communicate with me and I can communicate with them. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I I love making things pixel perfect. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, this one is perfect. Yeah, after day 1, I have been improving very much. Nice, nice. All right. Okay. Now I need to do it on the side as well. Okay. Well, it doesn't have to be pixel perfect. Just need to eyeball it. All right. I think this is good. Now we can add another boolean. Duplicate this. Set it to this one. Set it to this one. Okay, spit off. Maybe it's because of this. Let's delete this. Alright. Now this should work. But before that, I need to change this to wire. Duplicate. Select this. There you go. Now we get the inside setup. Oh yeah, I need to cut this part as well. Like zing, zing, zing. So let's modify this. So let's select this, extrude upward, like so. Cannot execute non-manifold input. So let's use float. Oh, exact. No, these are terrible. Result. Exact. So maybe if I modify this a bit, like maybe moving this forward a bit, like so. Yeah, there you go. Cleaner result. Let's apply this. Merge by distance. Remove that. There you go. Nice, clean boolean. My English isn't good. I can speak really well. Well, same for me. Yeah, especially during stream because I get anxious. Alright, I need to scale this down. Alright. Mirror, does it work? Okay, it's worked. Let's just delete this and use some mirror modifier again. Right. Now I need to move the back part here. Like so. Copy the vertex position, paste it here. This one need to match it up with this. Let's just copy this, paste it here. Same with this one. There you go. Nice clean inside. How do you know how to make your add-on? It's kind of impressive that you can make it on your own. Well, technically, I don't really like completely made it by myself. I do have help with the all almighty ChatGPT. But I do know a bit of scripting, which is how I made the Ricky Y. So yeah, I might not understand everything, but I can like read the code a bit. Well, not a bit, somewhat. But yeah. Also, I used to be in studying in computer science, so I do know a bit of programming, but not so much because, well, the hardest thing with programming, it's not like writing code. For that, everyone who like watch video on YouTube can be a coder. The problem is finding solution or understanding the problem. That's the hardest part of programming. Is that how do I solve this problem? Like I want to make a what's a good example? Like I want to make a program to sort number. Okay, so how do we sort the number? I don't know. That's one of the weakness with me, that it's hard for me to like find solution. Well, it's not impossible, but it will take a lot of time for me to like think about it, and fortunately like not really good. All right, I need to move this side like so. Also, I think this one is better if it done like so. Yeah, it's much better. Like see, like this. And then I need to move this back like so. Or no. I wonder why this one is like this. Like it's not smooth. Or maybe it's because of this. Like, what if I move this back to here? How about if I move it to match? Ah. Okay. Now it looks smooth. It doesn't matter the inside. Nobody gonna see it anyway. Alright. I think we got the model here. Yeah. Right. That's set up. Also, the way I model this, it's almost similar to how you use like CAD software, where you use Boolean objects and stuff. All right. What else should we work on? Let's see. In this one, there is this like bumper area. So let's make that. Let's duplicate this. And then delete all of this. Let's wait. There you go. Create a loop cut. Move it down like so. There you go. There you go. Right. Also, how do you make the axis logo for your add-on? Or do you use other image? Oh, the logo for the add-on, that one is just a mesh. I just use a cylinder and then a cone and just model it until it's shaped like that, like the 3D gizmo. Okay, let's remove that. Add the solidify. Even thickness, only rim. 0.05. There you go. It's a bit off there. Or maybe instead of making it like so, you could just use the same strap. Same strap. Same way I model this one. I just need to scale this up to let's just move this like so. There you go. There we go. Now this side. There you go. There you go. Wait. Why does it look weird? Oh, it's because the mirror. There you go. Let's just delete this. Okay. Select all of this, and then the script will work? No. Maybe if I apply the mirror. Cool. No, it doesn't work. There you go. It doesn't really matter. We just manually edit this. Like add a cut there. Dissolve this. Dissolve this as well. There you go. Clean face. Hello Dominic, welcome to the stream. Hello there, I just want to come by and say you're doing a great job on my model. I love that you're doing it every time I see it. Nick, wait, you're Nick the one that I'm working on? Like, oh yeah. I was surprised there. Okay, I don't know how to react there. But yeah, hello there. Yeah, your friend is commissioning me to work on your character, and overall, it's I really enjoy working on it. But yeah, thank you for joining the stream and commenting. All right. Oh, what should I do now? Oh yeah, I need to. Anyway, I think it's just a waste of time. Let's redo it. Good. Yeah, looks great. Keep up, great work. Thanks. Oh, you're on YouTube as well. Nice. Okay, let's do it that way again. Doesn't matter if it's not a pixel perfect or the extrusion look weird. Doesn't really matter. I mean, most people won't see it that closely anyway. Yeah. Do this. Delete that. Add solidify. 1 there. 0.05. There you go. There you go. It's good enough. All right. What else should I work on? Let's work on the headlight here. For this, let's once again duplicate this. Add a double. But here. Oh no. Let's just do it one at a time. Move this one up. Or maybe half, like so. Yeah. Get another cut. Move it up, like so. Then move it like so. There we go. Alright. Now we get that. Could just select this, select all, delete the faces. Now let's add some little cut there. Select that. There you go. Now let's apply, not apply, copy to selected. Now we have this. And I think I need to make it more thick. More thick. Like so. There you go. I feel like replacing wooden stairs with wool instead might look good. Maybe try that one. Yeah, for now, this is just a reference for where the seat will be. I will make a proper model with texture later when I'm done with the base body. Alright. Let's copy the vertex here. There you go. Nice. Next, I will need to create a plane. A plane. Oops. 90 minus move it to the center like so. Scale it down. There you go. Move it here. Solidify. Oh, apply scale first. 0.005. Different thickness on your rim. And then let's add an empty. So I can add a mirror modifier set to the empty, which is currently in workspace. There you go. Looking good. Alright. I don't really want to add too much detail on the model. So next I want to add is this like guardrails or handrails, whatever it's called. Let's open this. This is the main reference I'm using. So there will be like a handle here, and then move like so. So. You mentioned about your comic in your wiki. I always use your wiki, check your naming convention, but never check anything else. In wiki, I don't think I have mentioned the comic in wiki. I post my comic on Patreon, and before that on Tapas, but I don't know. I feel like posting it everywhere makes it harder for me to manage. So right now I post all my comic on my Patreon, but I will still post it on my social media. Alright. I don't know what that website is. What? Tapas? It's a webcomic site. Kinda like Line's Webtoon. Webtoon? Is that? I forgot it's called. Webtoon. Yeah, Webtoon. It's kinda like that. But I no longer use it. Git something? Gitbook. Yeah. I actually use Gitbook because Darth Lilo also use it for history, and I found it easy to manage, like making wiki and stuff on that site. And also because there's not really much other option for like hosting wiki, because the other solution that I found on the internet requires you to like manually set up your own like server and stuff, and I can't really do that. Don't really know how. Oh, alright. I know now why the deformation here is weird. It's because of this. Before that, let's save this just in case Blender crashes, because this is alpha that I'm working on, and it's quite unstable. There you go. Hold on. Wrong title. It should be. There you go. Saved. Now let's continue. Let's copy this. Right here. Oops. Should be this. There you go. Then for this, just need to move it up like so. There you go. It's still a bit weird here.
over, need you closer, oh it just feels right. I wish it didn't take you so long to realize that I'm not faced, I'm not faced. From the first I love you to the last, I promise I'll catch
Or
you
maybe
like 100 times. And every time I ever tell you that,
there you go.
that's not be the dog that's tonight. And no one's else
At least it look much better inside. Yeah. I heard about him using that site for his rig or something. Yeah. The wiki for the Ice Cube rig is also on Gitbook. Originally was posted on GitHub, but it's not like posted in like a wiki format. It's more like those README files, and it doesn't look that good. So it's now moved to Gitbook. All right. What else should I do? Oh yeah, the handle thingy. Let's add a plane. Rotate 90. Where? Oh, I added on edit mode. Should be in object mode, like so. 90 degree. Move it. Let's see. Let's put it here, or maybe here. Not down here. Now let's scale it down like so. By scale. Then let's copy the solidify from here and the mirror as well. Nice. Right.
This seems a sort of paradox to say this.
Next, I will need to model the handle.
Become one with the universe.
For this one, let's just duplicate this. Remove solidify. Scale it half like so. And then extrude it forward like so. Extrude it again. And then extrude it upward.
But in doing that,
Extrude up. And then extrude until it meets, like so. There you go. Now, I need to like taper it. I don't know if it's taper. I need to make it look like so. So, need to add a loop here and dissolve this. Dissolve that. For this, same, like so. Dissolve. There we go. Now I can move this. Like so. Let's see. 2. I need to move it 2 like so. Then like so. There you go. Nice. Now we get the handle bar thingy thingy, which can be moved like so to keep the passenger safe. Now I can add a loop cut here. Move it like so. Move it like so. And now can Alt-A extrude face along normal. Point 1. Let's make it 10, 5, 7, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 5, 5. Doesn't need to be pixel perfect. There you go. Nice. And then what else should I add? I think that's about it for this. Don't really need to add any more detail because the rest of it will be in textures, but I won't be working on it tonight because it's a lot of work. They also use that to other side to show the profile and commission stuff. Oh, for that? No, for the profile and commission stuff, that one is using card, like a static website provider. Like, let me show it. I also use card for my profile. It's nice and simple, and for a free static site provider, they have a pretty good feature. There, card.co. There you go. It's a simple website builder. And the plus with this is that for free version, you got plenty of option. Like, let's see the starting point here. There you go. So it's good for like the profile pages and stuff. Yeah. And for Gitbook, it was mainly for like wiki and documentation stuff. Right. Yeah, the card thing. I don't know what that is. It's a website builder, like Squarespace, what is this? Wix, something like that. But with card, it's mainly focused on simple website. So yeah, it's only for like simply showing simple web pages stuff. Doesn't really meant for like super advanced website. For that, you better use like something like Workspace, or even make your own from scratch if you know about programming a website. Anyway, I think that's it for this, because there aren't anything else I could add. Because with the comic render here, you mainly only see like the front side, like so. There's no need to see like the back or any more detail under the card. So yeah, I think this is good enough. Let's save it here. There you go. Alright. Currently 9 PM, but I think I can still do a bit more work before I go to rest. So let's go back to this, to the Nick character. And I want to work on the color here. Color. Okay, I cannot say it properly. The color. Oh man. The color. Yeah, that thing. Squarespace is boring. I heard many times. Doesn't sound cool as you once showed here. Yeah. I think with website, it's best if you like make it yourself, like with coding and stuff, but yeah, most people don't know how to do that. I experimented with rebuilding my my profile page using Workspace. It's not done yet, and I don't know if I'm actually gonna use that. because the main problem with website is hosting them. Unless you have your own server, you need to find a place to host it. And not only that, we need a domain name. And domain name is, well, quite expensive. And unfortunately, I don't have money to buy domain name or to pay for a domain name. So I just use card for now, because you get a pretty good looking domain name for free, like entertainer007.card.co. Simple compared to something like whatever gibberish that you get from other free provider. Squarespace is basically people sponsoring, like I don't like it. But at least it's not as bad as Wix, because Wix is much worse compared to Squarespace. Anyway, I need to select this, well, this and the neck. There we go. Now I need to duplicate this, remove the boolean. Need to move this up like so. It's not completely flat. Interesting. Or maybe it's just this head is not completely, it's not completely on the grid. Where is it? Snap selection to grid. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Now it matches up with the grid. Okay. I need to scale this a bit, like so. And yeah, need to set this to the, where is it? Number 3. There you go. Need to map this to here. Let's start one face at a time. Okay. Where's the reference again? Not this one. Oh, I haven't opened it. Should be in main refs. There you go. Okay, the yellow one is up. Okay. This looks good. Now I just need to copy this to the other side as well. Okay, how many of this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 yellow one. There you go. There you go. I'm really new to this kind of thing, but how is commission work? Commission doing right now? Do they pay you first, then make it for them, or what? Would you mind explaining it? Well, for how you get paid, that depends on your terms of service and your agreement with the commissioner. Like sometimes, I like for them to pay at least like half first, and I work with the commission. When it's done, they pay the rest, and then I give them the work that I've done. Sometimes they pay full for me first, and then I work the commission, and then I send them when it's done. And you could also work on the commission first and then ask for payment after the work is done. It depends on how you want it set up. Okay. I need blue. and I don't set it here, so I think I need to make a texture for this. I need to modify texture. Let's save. All right, I need to open the texture file. Hold on, I got a call. Right? So my dad just called, told me that like tomorrow we'll be going out. Apa ya namanya ya? Kalau jalan-jalan itu. Traveling. There you go. Yeah, we're going on traveling with the whole family. So he told me to not sleep too late. Yeah. So let's finish this before I need to go to bed. All right. Where is the overlay protein? There you go. All right. And how will you avoid being scammed? Well, for that, I don't really have like much contingency for that, but basically I ask with the person who commissioned me first, like, you actually want to commission me, and then ask for like reference and stuff. Then, like as I said before, I asked them to pay half first, and then the rest later once I finish the work. I heard about commission being not so great, I think. I don't really know about that. Anyway, let's continue this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Now I just need to add this to the rest. Take the yellow here. There you go. Then I could just fill this with blue. Okay, export this. Export, replace, export, save. Right. Now, if I reload this to shoot, there you go. Now show up on the texture. Now I just need to map this to the texture. Like so. There you go. Then let's make a duplicate of this. Select this one. Move it to the middle, like so. There you go. There's the color. Alright. Also on the sketch I made here, this one is tapered. So why doesn't show up? Or maybe it's because, yeah, the boolean. Alright. need this to be tapered. Yeah, there we go. The UV here is a bit messed up. That's because of the projection. Just need to add. Should be 8. There we go. And this one is also 8. There we go. There's the color. All right. I think that's about it for now. On next, I should be working on the bottom part here, the skirt. I don't know if it's called skirt, but yeah, this thing. Oh yeah, if you're wondering about this one, so on the reference here, there's an emblem here, and I do have the emblem on the texture, if you can see top here, but how do I gonna put it here? Well, simply I just gonna use second mapping, a UV map here, but that's for later. Not sure where to ask someone for a commission advice. I never met someone who does those kind of thing. Or if you want to know how to start commission, you can ask me on DM as around. Alright. Anyway, guess that's about it for today's stream. As I said, my father told me to get some rest because we'll be going tomorrow. So yeah, we'll be ending the stream here. As always, there will be another stream on Saturday, same time. But depending on the condition, I might also do stream on weekdays, but we'll see. Anyway, that's about it for this stream, and I'll see you again next week or some other time that I'm streaming. Anyway, bye.
So I am not free to be whoever I want to be. Can somebody come? Can somebody come?